development, but even Unity as well for the players, depending on which is faster. They're always optimizing for the most top performance. So
well, I was going to say, I have a university, I have a castle, I have an NFT project where I'm Zombie Mama.
Cool.
I have a television show I'm doing on this.
That's your avatar, Zombie Mama?
Zombie Mama. I am the Zombie Mama of 26,000 unsupervised frat boys.
Very nice.
So the idea is we have this castle, and it's a whole medieval castle, but it's in Unity. And I want to, using other players' views, everybody films, right, records, and then we cross-cut it for broadcast television, and it's a zombie version of an HGTV show.
Well, you're going with my realm now, which is how do we intersect reality TV with the metaverse?
Oh, I already have it.
I think that's pretty amazing.
And I'm decorating. So the way that I had this all built, I own the furniture stores. If you already have this, I can literally bring you millions of people. It's not hard.
We're very open and we're not greedy.
Well, I had been given a metaverse by Digital Self, but then they never actually gave it to me. So during COVID, they rebuilt their Unity in Unreal Engine. So then I said, can I have the Unity? It's just sitting there on GitHub. They said, yeah, and they've been trying to spin it up for 4 months. So that's not working. But I have an entire play on how you get the users, how you get all those PFP projects. So people are interested in the metaverse. You make these PFP projects, they automatically have a utility. You get a rev share. I have the whole way.
What is a KFP?
What?
Did you say
PFP?
PFP. What is it?
Profile picture.
Oh, profile picture. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody? I'm acronym police. If you tell me something I don't understand, because the public's viewing this and they don't know what a PFP is.
No.
So I'll be the stupid one. I don't care.
No, that's okay. That's okay because we want to have mainstream.
By the way, NFT stands for non-fungible token. We'll explain that as we go.
I can explain what non-fungible is.
Okay, go ahead.
Easy.
Actually, that's a good one.
One butt in one seat on one night at one game. You're not putting 2 butts in the seat. It's indivisible. So it represents a whole thing. Are you getting my? You want my name?
One of one. Yeah, please put
One
your
of what?
Make sure you're promoting whatever.
It's one of one. Yeah. We have our own
Zombie Mama.
platform in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Our own NFT platform.
Well, yes.
Yeah, like OpenSea's up there.
Yeah.
We have our own.
Yes. So there's benefits to this, and I don't know if you're doing it or not, but one of the things that I've designed is a community portal to get people who are, blue check celebrities with hundreds of millions of people or tens of billions of people, to bring them into their community, token gated access, do gamification of their launches so that people are literally doing secondary market trading so that they can get things that they want, so they can get on the AMA stage, like with their celebrity person, that gives them better access, and then the marketplace is restricted to just that celebrity's contracts, so that if you go there, you're not getting anything fraudulent. Because if you go to OpenSea,
You don't know.
no, 80%. OpenSea said 80% of what they have is fake.
Fraud. Yeah, it's fake.
fraud.
Yeah, it's fake.
And I'm like, why would you do that to mainstream civilians? So
Because they're just trying to show mass marketing and they don't care because nobody knows the difference.
They don't care. Big business, they don't
it's
care.
big, but this is the whole
Authenticity out the window.
point. Well,
Not good.
But this is why I'm
Not good for
helping
long
these
term.
celebrities brand as they want to keep their communities safe. And
Absolutely.
not Discord, because Discord, they're going to get scammed. Everything is in their community, but you could literally build that front-end community piece on top of this. And they could have their concerts, and they could have
Every single
everything.
thing in there.
Yes.
You should see what we're building for concerts and all that. Huge arena, middle of the ocean.
That's fabulous.
I don't have a clip here, but I'll ask Balash. I'm sure he's got it in his.
You guys really should sponsor my show.
No. Those guys are experts.
Tell us about your show. We want to hear.
Oh, so my show
It's
is
launching
Launching the
in.
Future.
He didn't hear anything yet,
It's
so.
launching in January. We're on 650 million households worldwide, or 600 million households worldwide. Plus, we're doing traditional broadcast in the United States. It's a multi-platform show because I want an Emmy. Sure. I want an Emmy. I'm a little bit of an awards whore. So I really want, so it's multi-platform. Not only is it on television, it's also long-form podcast, both video and audio, and it's an application. And the application includes our community, our own marketplace, our own all these things. But with that, we also have wallet passes, so they can either download the app or they download the wallet pass to get access. It's all token gated through NFTs, but I can push notify them. I can geofence them. And anytime I want to have a pop-up appearance, I can say Dallas plus 50 miles, boom.
How many countries do you have right now?
All.
I mean, when you, like,
148.
I'm just curious if you have, like, is Japan a hot one, or where's your biggest following?
My following?
Yeah.
Well, my following is mostly, I would say, Europe and the United States.
Europe too, okay.
110 million globally, 74 million in the United States.
Gotcha, okay.
So a spattering. I'd say, 75% here in the U.S. and 25% everywhere else. But I travel all over the world.
Our company is global.
Yes.
We have our bank, virtual bank.
Yeah.
It's a global bank, and it's in the UK, Slovakia. We're going to be in Brazil.
Yeah.
It's going to be in Barbados. We'll be in,
I love that you're going to be in Barbados.
yeah,
You got to worry about liquidity in Barbados.
not a problem.
Not a problem? Okay, because my girlfriend...
We have our own liquidity.
I speak in Barbados all the time.
Yeah.
I know the government down there and a lot of the Caribbean. But she has a interior decorating company, and she couldn't get the money from the bank to wire to England to buy the couch.
We
She couldn't get
doing
it.
it with our virtual bank.
Yeah.
We're going to have
Your own.
limited services.
Yeah.
Our own limited services. Yeah. We're doing
Perfect.
that. Barbados is one of them. The Prime Minister of Barbados
Yeah.
is a friend of my cousin, who's the Prime Minister of Guyana, President of Guyana.
Nice. Well, I know the PM of Bermuda.
Mhm.
I have a letter from the ambassador for Jamaica asking
Yeah.
me to come down and speak. So,
Jamaica wants our
yep.
our service also.
Oh, of course they do. They all do.
They're waiting for us. Our bank is being onboarded now this
Yep.
week in the US. Our Canadian entity will do our remittance service. And
Yep.
Jamaica's waiting for that. When it's onboarded, they want us.
Perfect. And I have a ton of things that you need to add to your portfolio to get all of the big money crypto people to be your customers.
Let's do it.
I know exactly what they want and what they need.
We will secure all use and everything, NFTs in our platform. We do that. We have a team in India, 60 people, and they will secure every celebrity or anyone's NFT.
What do you mean secure?
Well, so that people can't steal it and duplicate it and make fake and start selling it on OpenSea or something.
Oh, they will. All they have to do is screenshot it because most people are stupid and they don't understand what a screenshot is versus
But
an
once
NFT.
it's on our platform, it's going to be secure. They cannot duplicate it.
Yes, they can.
You think so?
Yes, because OpenSea is not going to institute the technology that you're talking about, which is probably a micropixel. That's not going to be read or done. Because if somebody takes a screen capture, that may or may not, depending on the screen resolution, include the micropixel. Then they just crop it, and then they upload it, and boom, it's uploaded, and it's a new file. It's not going to be the same hex value.
What about a signature or something?
No. Well, here's the thing. They're selling screenshots, or even worse, they're literally selling, somebody gets the IPFS repository, and they get the metadata, and they're literally just uploading a new metadata file, which is calling the exact original photos, and it's just a secondary contract, right? So it's literally identical, other than it's minted on Polygon instead of minted on Ethereum, but it's identical in every other way because it's using the exact same materials, right?
So how
It's
do they
fake.
differentiate the
You don't. This is my point. This is why mass markets are dangerous to civilians. It's great for advertising, but they need to be able to go back and they need to be able to find. I'm Billionaire Zombies Club. I'm blue checked, right? But Billionaire Zombies Club's in blue checked, and we've done 1,000 ETH, but we've lost 500 ETH from scammers. We have like 30 dupe projects every time I turn
Don't
around.
these people have some signature with the original?
No.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can tell you exactly how to fix it and exactly how to solve it, but you're going to have to sponsor my show. Then you get. Then you get.
We're probably
me
going
for
to do
free.
that anyways, but
You sponsor my show, you get me for free. I'm the bonus.
how often do you publish right now? Because we are trying to crack the code of creators in this business, and obviously we know that the average creator's talking about what cereal they had for breakfast. That doesn't fit our agenda. We need smart people that clearly you understand the metaverse. That's a big focus
yes, but
for
you
us.
just have to take. No, you have to. You need at least daily content.
Daily, okay.
It is at least daily.
We had said weekly, so
Okay,
if you're
so
doing
my
daily,
show,
I think
no, my show
you're
is-
serious.
My show is weekly.
Okay.
Okay, but I have a variety of different shows that I'm going to be putting on the network. So every day there's more. But also with my show, leading up to the show, I have an hour of content on the show. I have a whole bunch of little clips, which are teasers, which are actually content in and of themselves that also drive to this. And then we do a 6-minute clip, a 6-minute segment for one interview, but it was actually an hour interview. So then we drive people to the podcast so they can watch the whole piece. But then...
Where's your show? Just US?
No, global.
Global.
Global. It's an OTT. It's on Binge Network, 600 million households worldwide. Plus I'm doing probably another 60 million in the US terrestrial.
We have someone who wants to connect with us, 200 networks
Yeah.
around the world.
Okay.
So,
That's no big.
no, it's okay.
It's fine.
I think our most active segments.
Okay.
Yeah. It, just so you know, I've been in since 2009, full-time since 2012. It takes a lot to impress me. And I teach hedge funds and family offices due diligence and compliance. I'm known as the bitch who says no. Or the Simon Cowell pitch competitions. People pitch all the time and it sounds really impressive. I'm like, that's 5 pieces of open source software, you have no intellectual property and you can't patent it. So no. And they're just like,
Do you know
how
any?
do you know these things?
Out of all the cryptos right now, do you know any that actually own a bank? Because I'm sort of new
Yes.
to the thing too. So
Oh yeah, I have lots of friends who own banks.
that's one of the issues that I've been studying too, because I thought that was fairly unique, that you can actually leave your money in an FDIC insured account. You don't need to transfer it to an exchange with us because we're
OG Pay does that.
I got you.
That was Oregano Gold, the multi-level marketing, which they're still doing, but they changed to OG Pay. And they're a bank. They have all the licenses in I think 128 countries. They have the credit or the debit card, access card, and
Right.
the crypto wallet and fiat.
You're the first person I've talked to that says there is anybody else, because most
There's
people
like
don't.
5.
I got
but
you.
But OG
Okay.
Pay is probably the most prominent. And then
Organa, I remember that. Didn't they have some sort of mushroom tea or something?
coffee.
Coffee.
So they have the crypto wallet. They have an NFT wallet. Your crypto is insured up to $2 million,
Okay, that's impressive.
or your NFTs are insured. Because it started off, what they were doing was original to digital, which was certified, validated NFT. So they were like almost like fine art at Sotheby's, where it's like, this is really Amy Winehouse's approved, signed, licensed, like the whole same thing with Michael Jackson. So they were doing major dead celebrities. The Dead Celebrities series, which I thought was great. But yeah, theirs are insured so that it's not a fake. So you won't buy a fake there. But there's a lot of things that you could do, but with the banking, it's even better. If you own a bank, it is much, much, much better, because where your big profit margin is going to come from is actually accepting the banking from these projects, because getting a bank account when you're a crypto is really almost impossible. However, you want to put them through the same risk tolerance checklists and everything.
Of course.
You know, there's a lot of things you want to do, but I mean, they won't even let us do banking where I'm like, dude, I'm paying for FedEx and, you know, Staples for copying, like just the business basic accounting, like just the business basics. They're still like, no, it's a crypto company, we don't want it.
Really?
Yeah. So then you also want, like, I'm launching a venture fund and a venture studio. So you want, like, the venture studio is really just a business incubator, right? Doing business stuff. You want all those, because those are going to go unicorn. Then all those companies are going to come down to you too. Yeah.
We are vertically integrated on metaverse production. I'm 3D VX here in South Florida for the actual 3D creative part of it, the scene creation and the objects and animation and all that. And then this is our team from India is the programming side. So together, anybody comes to us and they say, I got an idea for the metaverse, we can actually create that from start to finish.
But how long would that take if I already had the assets? 2 months? I might just take that challenge. I have had people offering me metaverses for years, trying to. No, I got it. So all I need is a university, because I'm bringing in 1 million women and girls for blockchain development and entrepreneurship, because we need more blockchain developers, right? I need my castle for my HGTV zombie show. I need Zombie Mamas, which is my nightclub speakeasy, right? And then I have also the fun part about my castle. So one of our other zombies.
Do you have dragons on your castle, by the way?
I can. I will. So
You gotta have dragons.
we can
Fire
totally
breathing.
have dragons.
I'm not kidding.
But
Yeah.
here's the deal. So with the castle, because it's in Unity, I already have all the assets. Like if you could just pop that up there, like we could start shooting tomorrow. So one of our other zombies, who's on our, he's one of the mods and managers. So he's from Australia, so he's got this great accent, and he's straight, but he plays gay really, really well. So we're going to dress him in a pink suit. He's going to be my interior decorator. Now,
Darling.
I'm from San Francisco, so don't think I don't know all the vocabulary to make gay boys blush. I do. And so we're going to be decorating everything, and I'm the high maintenance MILF zombie decorating the castle, and I have to decorate it from scratch, and I have to remodel the kitchen. But the fun part is when we go down to the dungeon, and I'm like, now where am I putting the queening chair? I think it should be here because the light comes. Yeah. Oh my, you don't even know. And you didn't even bat an eyelid. He doesn't know what a queening chair is. You don't, do you? No! You blushed, and I went, see?
We can't do. This is PG audience we're broadcasting to.
We have to have an X-ray.
You're gonna- Oh right, did I not tell you? You have to tell me GPG, and you said get to the
All
point.
right, all right.
I got to the point. It's freaking hilarious.
Tell me what you want.
All good stuff. All good stuff.
I want you to sponsor my television show, and I want to drive my television audience to your metaverse.
This is like early Christmas. It's like Santa Claus.
I can do everything, and I've got a mouth.
No kidding. Sorry about that.
How do you think I got to 110 million people globally, 74 million in the U.S.? I start fights online. But it was about smoking in cars with kids, so of course it was worthy. I mean,
I understand.
Yes.
You have to have a.
Does that still happen, by the way?
yes, because they didn't pass the
Where-
law
where-
here. They
where are you
passed it
based?
in England,
You,
and then I got everybody in the U.S. pissed off because I said, you're next.
But they still smoke more in Europe than they do here
But
by a
not
long
cars
shot,
with
right?
kids.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
where are you based? California?
No, here.
Miami?
Miami Beach.
Our
700
office is in
people.
Ocala.
Where?
Ocala, Florida.
Ew.
Come on, you live in Florida, you know where
I
Ocala
just
is?
moved here. I live in Miami Beach. I hardly ever leave the beach.
You know where Orlando is, right?
I know where
So, like,
Orlando is. I
if you
know
go an
where
hour
VidiCity is.
northwest,
It's horse country. Okay.
yeah, it's horse country.
1 hour north of Orlando.
Do you know where Wellington is here? That's the one horse spot in
I know that
Ocala.
Wellington is horses.
Okay, and so,
I don't know where it is.
so Ocala's the
That's
north.
where it is.
Ocala's Wellington's just west of West Palm. If you come up
I
and
know
visit-
where Wellington is. Okay, I know where West Palm is.
You're-
I go to West Palm all the time.
All right, so you're going to come up. We're in West Palm, so we'll probably meet up there. But Wellington,
And I just got my
Wellington's
car
just
shipped.
west.
So I have
What kind of car you
I have a 2020 Mercedes SLC 300 hardtop convertible. So I'm down for driving.
All right.
Although when I have to
it's
go,
always more fun to drive when you got a fun car, right?
I got a fun car. But when I have to go to West Palm, I usually take Brightline. Because those drivers on 95 are nuts.
Believe me, we've been driving
Every
down.
single time I go on that freeway, I watch somebody die.
Really?
Every time, I'm like,
I think we saw 3 people. Every time we're driving, there's somebody that's some massive accident.
No,
it's
and I
scary.
mean dead. Like literally, we're looking and I'm going, I saw your hair yesterday. I love it. So, we were driving and I saw this car and I'm like, that doesn't look good. He looks like he's about to bounce off the wall. And he went boom, and then he just ping ponged for 20 miles. And we're calling the cops and we're on the phone with them and I'm like, we're just passing this. You got to get him. You got to get him. You got to get. Like it took them 20 miles to get him.
Brightline is a fantastic solution, and
I love it.
now it's going to go to Orlando.
I know.
Within like 6 months, they've been talking about that for 20 years down here.
I'm very excited
That's pretty
because I
cool.
will totally take the Brightline to Orlando.
I'm going back to Canada next week.
Yeah.
But I'll be in touch. I'll be in touch.
Yeah.
See what you want. I'll come and see you.
I know what I want because I got to start filming like right the heck now, but I really want my title sponsor.
Okay.
So that'll be very beneficial for you.
Good.
We're title sponsor for the show. We also want to collaborate with you on what you just did with the castle and everything else. Everyone else wants to do that too. So
I know, but
we
see,
need
if
your
I'm
help.
the demo,
For those other
and it's
people.
late night. And here's the thing: it's after 10 p.m. because it is a little naughty. It's
I know.
Adult
I
Swim.
know now. Do you have a design of the castle?
Oh yes.
She's already got it done. She has the assets. She's good to go.
I need a 3D metaverse me, my avatar. That's
No problem.
That's
We're gonna
yours?
stick the land right here.
yeah. So I can give you the 2Ds, and you can turn them into 3Ds.
Yeah.
Through Ready Player Me, so then we can.
We're not gonna get in trouble with all of these things, right?
No.
Not risque, too risque.
Nothing's risque. The vocabulary is a little risque, but it's. Here's the thing. You know how
You got him worried now.
We're doing business here, you know.
No. It's.
Wow.
You know how DreamWorks
Yeah.
is like Disney's adult store?
The
So
battery's
kids
dying.
watch
Oh,
it.
don't worry about
They
it.
watch it.
It's mostly from the boom anyways.
Watch it, they're
Just make sure you're close enough on them.
There's no direct. It's PG, 13ish.
Okay, all right.
If you know the words, you'll notice that it's PG-13. If you don't know the words, it's PG.
The beauty of acronyms. Everything's an inside joke, if you know what it means.
If you know what it means
Do you know what IRL means?
in real life.
She knew.
See, she knew. You'd be
Right.
surprised how many people don't know that. Because we had a concept that we're working on right now called Avatar Girl, lowercase g, capital IRL, where we create the avatars are actually going to be in real, like, let's say it's you as an avatar, but you're so photorealistic
Yeah.
as an avatar that I can see you move around and take photos and so on, and you look real.
Okay.
So you have your own. There's a couple examples already. Little Michaela, it's completely 3D, so it's totally digital, and people think it's a real person. She has 2.8 million followers on Instagram.
So yes, let's make me real because.
So we're gonna have some fun with
flatten
that.
my tummy and give me my butt back. I lost 82 pounds and I went from a ballet butt because I was a dancer to a 70-year-old man's unleavened bread butt. And it needs to. 30,000 squats later, it's only like. I'm like,
At least
no,
you're-
I need
At least you're working on it. That's what matters. As long as
5 years, 30,000 squats, and it's still
it's
not.
more your health that I would worry about if it were me.
Oh no, my health is fine.
Just make sure you're active and.
No, I'm active. I just want to reallocate some fat samples.
But yeah, we can have a lot of fun with it. If you understand the creative side, which clearly you do, we can have a lot of fun with it.
Award-winning film producer.
Yeah, well.
And I've also produced.
But you're crossing
national
over.
broadcast
Metaverse is
television.
a whole new thing now, though.
But I started here,
I got you.
so
Well, I think we both share that advantage.
yes,
We know how to tell a story.
I know how to get people to watch, click, and share.
Also important. We need more of that.
We can do that. We can
Right.
help you.
Because the fun part, yeah, I actually know exactly what we can do here for AMAs. So if we build my concept for the celebrity portal on this platform, so you have the Web 2 kind of front end where they're going to a .com, but that is going to incorporate everything for that celebrity. So it's their contracts, it's their fan club, it's their forums, just like Discord, but it's not. It's on this platform, but you get the stickiness so that they get all the Google love.
We have a live stream set up to do live 4K
Yeah.
that we could do locally here. So if it was you and I here and Fazil's in Canada, but what would you use, Zoom, or how would you do the group meeting kind of thing if we had to do virtual?
Well, Zoom is probably the most reliable.
Okay.
It's not the best, but it is the most reliable. Skype integrates with
We
everything.
usually do Skype.
Skype integrates
Yeah,
all the time
Skype.
with you. But I can copy, doesn't matter.
But Skype also compresses the audio, so you don't get the best audio quality.
Okay.
Yeah, because it automatically. Well, Zoom, none of them really. I use Wirecast. If you want to do a live stream and a broadcast, I use Wirecast, which is a commercial grade.
Yeah, I know. And vMix is the other one we were looking at.
vMix is also good. OBS, believe it or not, free open source.
OBS is
works
getting
great.
better and better every day.
It is fabulous. You just have to have somebody design the custom skins, and boom, you're good.
Yeah,
and you
we
can
might
hook
do
it
it.
up.
I think we're doing OBS.
You can hook it up to the thing, and you can literally go. Boop, 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 boop. You literally have your 1-shot, 2-shot, 3-shot transition.
We found
boom,
a
and you
cool
go,
4K camera too, that like a webcam, a 4K one that
Oh my
actually
God.
has AI tracking.
Yes,
That's like
okay.
$400. So we're going to send that to somebody if they're going to do an interview with us.
Okay, you don't even need that.
Okay.
There's even better. I mean, so there's a little thing that sits on top of a tripod or sits on top of the desk
Yeah.
that does the AI tracking.
Okay.
That's like $30,
Okay.
$40. It's awesome. I just got one. And then I used a 4K webcam to do. The
I think
feature of my-
even the 4K webcam's hard.
It's fabulous.
So you have a good one.
Overkill, and it's $70.
Wow.
There
Okay.
you go.
And so you put that on top. And the problem with the face tracking, you really don't want your guests' face tracking only because they're going to move and it's going to move and then they're going to get confused.
Most things, I don't think we care about that, but
you do.
occasionally we do if
No,
we're
you
moving
just-
around, right?
You basically set them up, and you say, set it up here, and this is the frame of your face. So you give them a PDF that says, here's how we're doing this, and this
Okay.
is what this should look like, and don't wear red. Don't wear green if we're going to green screen you. Don't wear something that crinkles and makes lots of noise. Don't wear rattly jewelry. Like all these things that I prep people with before they go on, so that they nail it.
They don't need to wear clothes.
They do need to wear
No
clothes.
problem at all. There won't be any noise.
Unless you're in the queening room.
Oh. Who says I'm not wearing a ball gown on my queening chair?
Can you imagine the audience?
I think we should be doing some virtual stuff. We should have fun with all that.
Imagine the
I've got my Doc Martens on and my big fucking princess dress, and I pull up my hoop skirts and sit.
There you go.
Like,
you have 1 billion men looking at you.
Whatever she's doing's working. So don't argue with success.
2 billion people in there.
which is fabulous. And Punjab Kesari is one of my former clients. So 40 million readers a day.
Bangladesh is in India.
Yeah.
They've done all the veterans for us. They want us to go in India and explore that market with a cryptocurrency and metaverse and everything.
Are you allowed to do your cryptocurrencies? Or only utility?
I think they're opening it up. Yeah. They
Be
said
very, very careful.
they are.
Okay.
Yeah, because they want us to go in
But
there.
make it utility based, almost like Chuck E. Cheese pizza tokens. Right? Have you been to Chuck E. Cheese?
Never been there, but I've heard of
Do you
that.
know what it is?
Um,
You pay $20, you get a whole bunch of video game tokens. You can play in their video game arena, right?
right.
But
But
the
mostly
tokens,
for kids though.
yeah, but the tokens don't work at 7-Eleven to go buy a Slurpee.
Oh, just check.
So just Chuck E. Cheese. So what you do is you launch it as a utility token that only works inside your ecosystem. Then you do a collab with somebody else, and then you expand your token to work in their ecosystem too. And then once it's got a lot of utility and a lot of wallet holders, then you put it on an exchange or a Uniswap, DEX. So people can actually go back and forth. They can buy it or they can sell it.
We have our own exchange.
You have your own